Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching in the world. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to episode 4 of Allotment Chronicles. Before we get started, I just want to make you aware, if you could, you can hype videos now from smaller YouTube accounts like mine, which will give the video a big boost with the YouTube algorithm. The less subscribers the channel has, the more hype points are given, so it's a great way for smaller channels like mine to have more of the limelight, as they have the opportunity to appear on regional or sort of national leaderboards, with the best videos being pushed out to wider and wider audiences. So if the video is eligible and you're on the mobile phone app, you can swipe across on the comments to reveal the hype button, which you can hopefully do now. And if you, whilst you're there, you may as well like and subscribe as well. But anyway, let's get into the video. So you can really tell it's autumn time now. All the leaves are falling off the trees. But I have been a busy boy. Got the first compost bay on the go. I've lined it with cardboard to stop the wood on the pallets from rotting. But it's very nice soil. It's just got loads of like weeds in it and stuff. So I'm moving the soil finally that's on top of the carpet into that bay. But I've just pulled back the carpet. Let me show you. Look at all those roots. Oh no. So that's going to be fun. But I'm pretty happy with my compost base, to be fair. Just been sourcing pallet wood from everywhere, as you've seen on the previous video. I didn't actually realise how much soil was there. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with it all, to be fair. We'll work it out though. I am in my car at the moment on the way to the allotment. It has been raining for the last few days. Sorry, I've got you on a magnet thing on my air vent, and when I turn a corner it just moves, so I won't be in the middle of the shot all the time. But yeah, so I'm just on the way to the plot. It's been raining for the last few days. I'm going to do a bit for an hour or so, and then we've got the AGM meeting, which is the first one the first one I've ever attended. I've only had the plot for about a month and a bit, so looking forward to seeing how that goes. Like I said, not done one before, so I don't know how long it's going to be. Don't know what kind of things that are going to be discussed. There is an agenda that's been sent out, but I haven't looked at it much, or can't remember much what's on it, to be honest with you. I was on the plot yesterday for a few hours, had some amazing help from my mum and dad, who were the first people to actually get down and help me out. They actually helped me out loads. So my mum managed to clear quite a big section of the plot that was overgrown with, I can't remember the name of the weed. I'm going to stick the name of the weed here because something shrugging soldier, I don't know. Anyway, she pulled out a massive section of that, which was really good. And then my dad helped me with the compost area in the corner. So I'd actually been down and moved all the earth off the top of the carpet into a bay that I'd made, and we pulled back the carpet and was going through all the soil underneath, which had some insane, and I mean insane, stinging nettle roots. So I have took some pictures, which I'll include, and a little video as well, just to show you how deep that the roots went. So what happened was, my dad was digging up the top layer of soil off with a fork, just like loosening it off with a fork, and then exposing, like, I don't know, an inch or two of the roots, and I was pulling them up thinking, oh, they won't be long. Anyway, they were deep. My mum found some carrots amongst all the name of the weed that I don't know yet. Well, I do know, but I just can't remember it. She found some carrots, and I'll put a video in now. Unfortunately, the carrots were infested with carrot root fly, I think. Just from watching other people's YouTube channels and based on what little knowledge I have of carrot pests, I'm presuming that it's carrot root fly. So unfortunately we couldn't eat them, even though they look really good carrots as well. So at least I know that the plot does have some pests on, and maybe not to plant carrots in that place next year, or spread them out across the plot. So maybe have 2 carrot beds at opposite ends, just, you know, if one gets a pest the other one may not, and just sort of manage the risk like that. But yeah, I'm waffling on now, but we'll get down to the plot and I'll show you the update in person. So this is my updated compost bay. So you can see we've took the top layer of dirt off there. We've got one bay empty, ready to take the soil underneath that carpet into there. I've just got to line the inside with cardboard, which I need to get from the shop, and then make a front for this. This is the completed compost bay. So under here, you can see we've just got loads of soil. Done that. And then just got to complete another compost bay here. And then I'll have the 3 bay system. And then I've got plans for that in the future, that bigger one there that was existing. But yeah, making real good progress. I'm very happy. I can't believe how much dirt or how much soil is in there. I think I've moved like a ton and a bit of soil just from on top of the carpet over there. I was like, so much, it's crazy. And then moving on to the wonderful work my mum did yesterday. All this had shaggy soldier. So she's pulled up all that. She found a load of carrots and we've membraned it now. So I can just carry on working my way that way. And then it's looking a little bit better. Oh, trip number 5 or 6 again. My mum was busy yesterday getting rid of all this weed. Something soldier, shrugging soldier, something, I don't know. But I don't want it in the compost bay, so we're taking it to the tip. So what I've done is I've screwed on these pieces of wood here to the end of the pallet, and then these are steel poles were already here on the allotment, so I've sort of used that as like a wedge to be able to slide up and take the door off. Now obviously I'm aware there's gaps in that, so I will be filling that out with pallet wood. But I've got one door now that fills halfway up the bay, and then I'll just get a groove on making another one that'll go to the top. So all is good. I can make a start on this now. I've been to the shop and picked up a load of cardboard to line the inside of the bay all the way around, especially on that side, because as you can see there's lots of gaps. Time to tackle that big mound in the corner, or so I thought anyway. So I started off peeling back the carpet from the top and digging down into the mound, but there was just so many stinging nettle roots, and I thought, do you know what, it'll be easier to start from the front as opposed to starting from the back and working my way through to the front. So I pulled back the carpet at the front where this mound is, started digging into the soil a little bit, and as you can see here, just some of the stinging nettle roots, this one in particular, was just crazy long. And that's essentially what is running throughout the entirety of that soil mound, is just roots like that. So definitely got my work cut out. And not only have I got roots to tackle with, I've got layers upon layers upon layers, it seems, of carpet. Now I thought the only carpet that I had to tackle was the carpet on the top, but after doing a little bit of digging at the front of this mound, you're just about to see more carpet and a little bit more carpet. So here I am making a concerted effort to try and lift up this piece of carpet and remove all the soil and all the stinging nettle roots that are on top of it. Why the carpet? I mean, you can just see how much soil and dirt is there and earth is there. And this bit, I pulled up another bit of carpet. There was another layer. How many layers do you think there's gonna be in that entire mound in the corner there? Because I think I'm gonna uncover even more. And this is where I'm done for the day. I'm packing up now, I'm going home. What a day. It is a grim day today. I'm sat in my car at the allotment site and it is chucking it down. And I'm just trying to build up the motivation to get up out of the car and get to my plot. I really wanted to make progress on the compost bays today, but it looks like I'm gonna be inside the polytunnel, I think, because I got my leg's shaky. My shed is leaky. So the polytunnel is the only dry place on my plot. It's just full of rubbish though. Well, this is where all the hard work's done. I will be thanking myself come spring and summer when I've got a wonderful, lovely plot with lots of lovely plants and vegetables growing. This is where the progress is made. So I'll see you on the plot. So rather than working on the plot, I decided to go back to my car after collecting that big garden waste bag that I got from Lidl to collect all the leaves from that huge tree that sits right outside our allotment site. I mean, it's free composting material at the end of the day, and my plan is to have a leaf mould sort of cage built on my allotment plot anyway. So I thought, may as well take the time. It's early in the morning, there's nobody else on site because nobody's stupid enough to go in the chucking down rain. And I thought, it'll also make the site look a little bit cleaner as well, and also clear the drains, or help the drains, should I say. So yeah, here I am, just throwing as many leaves as I can into my garden waste bag to take back to my plot. With the leaves collected, the rain sort of stopped, eased off for a little bit, breaking the clouds, whatever you want to call it. Here I am just making waves on my third and final compost bay. That pallet was a little bit small, so I'm just extending the top of it with the intention of screwing some more horizontal planks so it matches the height of all the other bays. And here I am getting creative with my leaf mould cage, 4 pallets, chicken wire, and then a bit of wire to link them all together. Easy. 1, 2, 3. Got a 3-bay compost system going. In the middle there, I'm going to put another flag in the front and have a water butt there. And then I've got my cage for leaf mould. I've just got to get some more chicken wire to put it on, and put it on one of these pallets to make the front. And then these are all the leaves that you've seen me collect before, ready to go in there. And here's the last little time lapse just before we close out the video. This communal path has been doing my head in, how it's just overgrown. So here I am just clearing it, making it look nice and neat with a nice straight edge. But I do just want to say thank you very much for watching and taking the time to like and subscribe, and also hype now if you could. Remember to swipe right on the comments and you'll reveal the hype button. But as for now, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.